Novak Djokovic is showing no signs of slowing down after another successful year on the tour. However, the same can't be said of his rivals. Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Andy Murray retired in quick succession over the past few years. Now, three-time major champion Stan Wawrinka is about to join the list next year. Wawrinka took to social media on Friday, December 19th, to announce that he will be done with tennis for good by the end of the 2026 season. He's currently 40 years old and has been competing on the tour since 2002. More than 2 decades later, he's finally ready to call it quits. The upcoming retirement of Wawrinka would leave Djokovic and Marin Cilic as the only active players to win a Grand Slam in the 2010s. All of these players are from the same generation. Time and tide wait for none, and while the Swiss decision to call it quits isn't surprising, one can't help but feel that all of this is leading to the end of an era. For Djokovic, this would mean another big rival from his heyday is set to retire before him. He crossed paths with Wawrinka quite often in his career, contesting some memorable matches over the years. While the Serb leads their head-to-head 21-6, Wawrinka won 2 of their most important matches, the French Open 2015 and U.S. Open 2016 finals. Wawrinka stopped Djokovic from completing the career Grand Slam by beating him in the French Open final. Nevertheless, he would accomplish the feat the following year in Paris with a win over Murray in the final. However, that wouldn't have been possible without Wawrinka crushing his hopes a year ago. Djokovic has often cited the importance of rivals and how seeing others play at a high level inspired him to raise his own standards. When he arrived on the tour, Federer and Nadal were dominating the scene. He broke their streak of 11 consecutive major titles between them with his triumph at the Australian Open 2008 on Nadal, and Federer with a benchmark for Djokovic, and he strived to surpass them. Murray also became one of his fiercest rivals, while the likes of Juan Martín del Potro, Jo-Wilfried Tsonga, and others also played a huge role in shaping his career. Following his victory at the Australian Open 2021, Djokovic emphasized on how Nadal and Federer motivated him through the years, and how he has done the same for them. They wouldn't have accomplished so much without the presence of each other.